Hello everybody and welcome to Tosso Show. Today we are going to play Eiyuden Chronicles Rising. And Eiyuden Chronicle Rising. It's not Chronicles, Chronicle. And this is a game that I was awaiting for a very long time. Well, actually the Eiyuden Chronicle franchise is a game that I'm looking for a long time. Eiyuden Chronicle Rising is kind of like a pre-game for the next games that's gonna come up. Why I'm waiting so much for Eiyuden Chronicle? It's because it's a spiritual successor to Suikoden, which is one of the best RPG franchise I played. I really love Suikoden. I don't know if you say Suikoden, however you say it. It doesn't matter. But Konami kind of like killed it the same way that we kill Silent Hill and Metal Gear. It makes no sense. Anywho, we're gonna play Eiyuden Chronicle Rising. I'm playing it directly through the Xbox Game Pass, but using what we call the xCloud or whatever, basically the Xbox Cloud Gaming platform. So I'm very curious to see if it will be okay or not. I know that I got some warning about my network, so we'll see. Oh, language, no ways that you put that. Oh, but if you put it in Japanese, I guess that will be the whole language of the game, and not just... Anyway, everything seems to be fine. I think Eiyuden Chronicle Rising is actually more an action RPG, as far as I understood, which the next game will not be like that. It will really be like a RPG like Suikoden, where you can find 101 characters and all those stuff. Alright, let's play it. We're gonna play from the beginning, so yes. I don't know much about Eiyuden Chronicle Rising. I didn't want to actually spoil me, but I'm very curious to see what it delivers. I like those music so far. Okay, that character. Been waiting for a while now. CJ, a young girl descending from generations of scavengers. She has come to New Nevae to complete her family's rite of passage. Alright, CJ. I think it's the designer of... The character design seems to be from the guy who did... Well, the person who did the design on Suikoden. Okay, flyer. Run barrows discovered. Well beyond your wildest dreams, so wait you in New Neve. All adventurers welcome. CJ, based on what I heard at the inn yesterday, I shouldn't be too far now. Unless I'm lost. Yes! Stop! Huh? The style is cute so far. You! Help me out, will ya? What we've got here, thieves? Bandits! They're all over the place lately. You look like you can handle yourself in a fight, Thor. What's that supposed to mean, huh? I'm a regular, everyday trader. You often go around judging folks on how they would look. Wow, sorry. Going after helpless traders now, how we? Clear out, little girl. And you don't even have a decency to deny it. Just can't watch a man's property get stolen, can I? Goes against my principle. Well, come on then, cowards. I'll take you for all you're worth. Alright, we start with a fight. Defeat the bandits. Combat basics. Approach and attack incoming enemies. Although some fights can be avoided, occasionally enemies will block the path ahead. Always be ready for some action, and basic control X to attack, A to jump, and RT for unique skills. Okay. Quick steps, CJ's unique skill. CJ can traverse short distances at high speed. Quick step forward while in motion and backwards while stationary. Time your movement right and you can use this skill to evade enemies' attack. Okay. And here we go. Ugh, retreat! Not bad at all. Better than expected from a young one. Hagen's the name. You only saved my skin. I owe you one. Hagen. Never one to miss a train, Hagen was quick to notice the sudden influx of adventurers to New Neve, and even quicker to set up shop at the town's authorized trading spot. Post, whatever. CJ, Honorable Scavenger at your service. Huh? Honorable Scavenger? How's that work? Well, scavenging is just treasure hunting, isn't it? Only difference between that and thieving is whether your mark is living or dead. Thieves think too highly of themselves, That's what my clan says, anyway. So scavengers suit you better, huh? You're journeying to New Neve for treasure then, I take it? Sure am. What about you? Just left. Picked up some trinkets and came out here to sell them off. What about lances? Do you have lances? Yup, plenty of them too. I even heard of some lucky soul finding run lances down in them barrows. Yes! I gotta get down there now. That humongous lance is as good as mine. Which way to the town? Now, what kind of gentleman would I be if I didn't take you there myself? At least I can do after all. I don't think the music is from the person who did the music on Suikoden 1 and 2. It doesn't look like it. Anyway, it's a cheerful music for sure right now. Let's continue. Young guard. Back again already, Hagen? Wait, where's your escorts? Bolted at the first sign of bandits. Paid good money for them too. Bandits again? A tougher bunch than last time. Someone ought to do something soon. Look, we're just here to check the checkpoint, alright? If you've got a complaint, take it up with the acting mayor. Yeah. And who's this little lady? Her name's CJ. She's what was it? Honorable Scavenger, here to accept the acting mayor's generous invitation. And she's more reliable than you lay about, that's for sure. And a very reckless adventurer willing to risk their lives, and a child at that. I'll take that as a compliment, thank you. There's not a single member of my clan who's got their heads screwed on. Reckless fools, every one of them. Fair enough, acting mayors will certainly be glad to hear that. Proceed. Obviously it's a lot of dialogue for a beginning, but at least we gave a fight pretty early in the game too. Back so soon? I'm quite sure I watched you leave just a while ago. You won't believe what happened, Squash! My word! Well, at least you are unscathed. Thanks to this young lady, no less, Madame CJ, was it? Squash! Authorized appraiser. A pleasure to meet you. Squash, a connoisseur of all that shimmers, the promise of a glimmering future drew Squash to New Neve to open his accessory shop. His discerning eye quickly earned him the role of a town's authorized appraiser. Authorized appraiser? Oh, by the way, Suikoden 2, like the design of those people looks more like the things that you can see on Suikoden 2 and 3 and the games after that, because the first Suikoden was designed by somebody else, I think, from a character design standpoint. Okay, let's continue. Squash. Indeed, this is my duty to appraise the artifacts excavated from the burrows. What for? Why? To determine their values, of course. All artifacts found in the burrows are subject to an explorer tax of 30%. 30%? You haven't heard the worst of it yet. If you want into the run barrows, you're gonna need an explorer's license from the acting mayor. And that license don't come cheap. Ain't that right, Squash? I'm afraid so. This mayor sounds proper rapacious, if you ask me. Yep, rapacious is the word. Quite. Well, what's to stop me sneaking out on the other side of the rune anyway? Oh, I wouldn't recommend that. You get caught trying to hightail it out of here with a bag full of loot, well, you won't get very far. Maya's hired an incendiary from the East Reach to put a stop of any thieving that might occur, so I've heard at least. I've seen many a crook deal with in my day, but that mercenary is unnerving. I'm quite sure his presence is the only thing keeping those bandits from darkening our door. How about we go see the mayor for ourselves, eh? Even a rapacious old soul can be reasoned with after all. Sounds like a plan. Lead the way. Right this way. The town is just ahead. Well then, perhaps the next time we meet, well, you'll have handfuls of treasures for me to appraise. Until then, farewell. Ah, that's interesting. Those things were done nearly with 3Ds. Like it's HD 2D somewhat. Well, not really. It's not pixelated, but yeah. Alright, let's continue. Again. Here it is! A flourishing new frontier in the grip of a gold rush. Welcome to New Neve. Not much to look at, is it? I did say flourishing, didn't I? Work in progress, huh? This is an earthquake! I can't stand earthquakes. You're fine. Wasn't even that big. Right. Anyway, earthquakes are pretty common here. Best be on your toes. Course, it's thanks to an earthquake that we even found them burrows. Real big one, about 3 months ago. So that's what happened. Well, I best be getting back. Gotta start to read after all, or I will eventually. Figured I'd make a buck or two by setting up a trading post for venturers to trade their wares. Mosey on by once I've opened up. Wait, where can I find that mayor you were talking about? Town office in the plaza, I suppose. What else? Where else? Thanks again. Stay out of trouble now. Fingers crossed, Missy. Finger crossed. Bye-bye. Now then, time to track down this money-grabbing mayor. So does that mean we're gonna move? Yes! Main menu. From the main menu, you can check your current quest progress as well as your stats and items. A minimap showing your current location is also displayed on this screen. The plaza. This bustling plaza is the beating heart of New Neve, with town folks passing through it day and night. The town office sits at its center, where the button board can be found whenever CJ feels like helping the resident. Okay, there's a sub-quest. Can I talk to that lady? Okay, let's go to the outskirts. Oh, okay, she's not gonna say anything against it. I'm gonna go back to the plaza pretty soon. Okay, I can jump. I cannot attack right now. I cannot use anything except jumps and walking, really. Okay, it doesn't allow me to go further than that. Okay, if I press this, okay, I can teleport from one place to another. Interesting. I'll have to read about why they decided to actually do that Rising game. I'm wondering if it's because they felt the need of doing something because they were worried that people may be wondering about what's happening with the Eiyuden Chronicle. I don't know if it acts as a prologue of the game or not. Anyway, that'll be interesting. Okay, RB, speak. I speak to that person. Excuse me, any idea where a girl might find that rapacious acting mayors I've heard so much about? Rapacious! How rude! She's probably the mayor. Oh, lighten up, I just... Wait, it's not you, is it? I am Isha, the acting mayor of this town, yes. I should very much like to know who considers me rapacious for. Isha. Having taken over as acting mayor after her father went missing, Isha is responsible for the decision to open the quarry to adventurers and for taxing them for the privilege. Well, that's, again, and squash. Them again. Perhaps their taxes are due for an increase. Well, that's not how you do that. Like, you don't do tax revenge. Sorry, guys. So, rapacious might have been a bit much. From what I've heard about the mayor, I was expecting some old foggy. Not charming woman such as yourself. How old are you anyway? 16. What of it? Same as me. I'm CJ, nice to meet ya. An adventurer, I presume? Never judge a book by its boot, as they say. We welcome all sorts here. CJ, initials perhaps? Prefer to keep your real name secret, is that it? Enough about me. License, that's right. I came here to get an explorer's license. An explorer's license costs 100,000 baka, not a penny less. 100,000 baka! Are you mad, woman? Do I look like I've got that on me? I'm 16. Give me the children's fee, like the horse carriage in the city. Do you think me as a dull-witted as that? Even you horse carriers consider anyone older than 12 capable of paying full price? You know your horse careers, I'll give you that. Fret not! We offer assistance to the financially enfeebled. Take this stamps card. Collect enough stamps and I'll issue you an explorer's license. A stamp card. The residents of New Neve post odd jobs on the bulletin board frequently. Complete a task and that resident will stamp your card for you. So I have to help out around the town, is that it? In a nutshell, yes. Many were troubled considerably by the earthquake 3 months back. Help is in great demand and short supply. Piece of cake! Don't go anywhere, cause I'll be back for my license before you know it. Stamp card. Collect stamps in this card by helping the town folks with whatever they need. Essential for acquiring an explorer's license. No adventurer in Nunavut can go without their stamp card. Okay, we played for 20 minutes so far. Main quest 1, first day on the job. Okay, we cannot go further than this. It seems I cannot talk to Isha anymore, but there's that little girl that wants to speak, and there's a bulletin board. Okay, let's go look at the bulletin board first. Okay, that's the main menu. You press start button. Okay, there is equipment in this game. And levels. Store pack, what is that? Okay. Storehouse, what is that? Okay, achievements. So there's a bunch of achievements here. Help to go back to some of the stuff. Okay, cool. Okay, let's press RB here. Nothing much to see here. Okay, let's talk to that little girl then. Hello! Don't suppose you know of anyone who needs any help around here? I sure do. Really? Who? Me. Oh. Look, I'd love to help you, but it's not gonna get my card stamped. I have to decline. But if it's not gonna get my card stamped. Stamped? Like the one Mayor Isha gave everyone? I've got one, look! Wow, even you kids have them? With these stamps, adventurers will perform any and all tasks you require. So use and abuse them. That's what Mayor Isha said. Rapacious might have been right on the money after all. Are you an adventurer too? Yup, call me CJ. What's your name? Priya. So, will you help me, CJ? I certainly will. What can I do for you today, Priya? Fine, Yum Yum. Yum Yum ran away from home and hasn't come back yet. Can't be having that now, can we? Is Yum Yum your little sister, brother? My cat! She's white and fluffy and cute and cuddly. You want me to try gun a cat? So much for treasure hunting, I suppose. She got started by that quake earlier and jumped out of the window. Jump out the window. She's still little, so it's dangerous for her to go out by herself. If she wanders outside the wall, she could be eaten by a monster. Oh, please, find her for me, CJ. Yum Yum is my most treasured friend. Treasured, you say? Well, if it's one thing I'm good at, it's finding treasure. I'll have Yum Yum back to you in no time. Oh, thank you. I'll be right there, okay? Alright, that's our first quest, I guess. Okay, now we can talk to people to see if they saw the cat, I guess. An outlander! Save your breath! This used to be quite a little village till you showed up. Nothing but good news on the lot of you. What is that Isha last thinking, hey? No respect for tradition. Okay, she's not a good person to talk to, I guess. And it's kind of weird because they put A for jump, so because of that you have to use RB to actually talk with people and all that stuff. Okay, let's talk to that girl. Whoa, never seen an adventurer like you before. If you find anything good, don't keep it all to yourself, yeah? That old bag might not see the benefit letting you venturers in, but I do. Mining's all we've got after all, especially now they've sealed off the barrows. What use would a mining town be without a mine, honestly? Isha might be a bit daft at times, but she's right about this. What do you mean? Greedy, certainly, but daft? I didn't mean nothing by it. She's just different from the rest of us. Okay, let's see the boy. You haven't seen a fluffy white kite being cute and cuddly around here, have you? I have! Priya's cat, right? Yum yum. Really? Where did it go? I pulled its tail and it ran off into the woods. Why would you pull a cat's tail? Why not? Nothing to do with an outlander like you anyway. Charming. She's only small, so she'll be gobbled up by monsters for sure. There are monsters all over the place since the mining started. There'll be no cats getting gobbled on my watch. I promised Priya I'd return her treasure, and that's what I'm gonna do. I appreciate the info, kid. Could have done without the attitude for. Okay, turn outskirts to the Great Forest. Dungeons. There are varieties of dungeons around the town, each rich with their own unique resources ready for you to mine. Since the earthquake, monsters have been sighted in greater and greater numbers, so proceed with caution. Okay, here's the Great Forest. Let's move there. The Great Forest. A large, lush forest located just outside the border of New Neve. While this area is rich with food, wood, and stone, the monsters which have gathered there since the earthquake have made it a dangerous place to be. Okay, what Manish Adventurer wants to say. Oh god, no idea, sorry. Ah, the signpost, let's see. Oh, it's in order to save. Cool. Alright, let's get going. We're gonna start pretty soon. I just want to do a little bit more fight. I like that music. Oh, you can see a character behind stuff. Okay, level 1. Doesn't seem dangerous, so... Okay. So far, it's okay. Okay, we got experience point. Level up! Yes! Oh, okay. So there's different type of stats, as you can see. There were like 3 or 4 stats that updated apparently. Oh! What am I doing? I was very dumb. I used the wrong button. Well, it'll be interesting because now I lose some health, so I'm curious to see if... Oh, there's something here to pick. What is that? Oh. Oh, the cat's here. A cat! Small, white, fluffy, cute. Yep, it must be Yum Yum. Yum Yums. Who's a good kitty, hey? Nothing to be afraid of. Please don't run away. Gotcha! Meow! What a little angel like you doing in a place like this, hey? Let's get you back to your family, shall we? Alright, I'm back, and look what I found. Meow! Yum yum! I was so worried about you, dummy! Cut her some slack, yeah? She had a bit of a scare and ran off into the woods, that's all. A scare? Oh no, I'm sorry, Yum Yum. At least you're not hurt. Don't go wandering off no more, okay? Meow. Thank you so much, CJ. As promised, here's my stamp. Why, thank you. And done. One stamp down. Plenty more to go. Say, Priya, you don't happen to know anyone else who needs some help, do you? Sure do. Really? Who's next then? My dad! Our house got all messed up in that big quake 3 months ago. Dad's been trying to fix it, but he never had enough wood. Do you think you could help him, CJ? Of course, leave it to me. Gotta fill up this stamp card so I can get my explorer's license, you see? Can't expect it to stamp itself, can I? You're the best, CJ. So where's your dad anyway? We live just over there in the residential district. Okay, so now we can go to the residential district. Got it. Bye for now, Priya. Bye-bye. Okay, we're gonna stop pretty soon because it's already been 30 minutes that we're playing. Stamp received. 50x per 10. Okay. Leveling up. As your party accumulates experience, their level and stats will increase. Experience is gained by completing quests and defeating enemies inside dungeon. And an achievement is unlocked. Plenty more to go. Main quest 2, repair my broken house. You can now go from plaza to residential district. Let's see if the Bintel board has some stuff. Alright, before we stop, what I want to do is actually to go back to the forest and see if actually I can continue to fight and all that stuff. I'm curious about that. Or is it not available anymore? Oh, let's see. If I go to a signpost... Okay, it doesn't help you get back your HP or anything. Okay, cool. And don't forget, press X to attack and RB in order to RT to go back. Ah, there's no monster at all. Cannot go further, unfortunately. Alright, I guess we're not gonna know if leveling up helps you get back some of your HP and all that stuff. Oh. Okay, let's select a location. It brings it back to the plaza. Okay, perfect. And that's about it for today. I hope that it gives you an idea of the game. I guess I haven't have a time to do it. Just automatically went. Okay, so that's why you can talk with people in their house. That must be the dad. Let's see the rest, just for a minute. Okay, that's where we're gonna stop. I know that my internet wasn't at the greatest, so maybe the quality of the design is not as good as you can get really on the game. But, you know, it looks pretty good. It looks pretty cute and good. Will be very excited to see a version of that as a real RPG game and not necessarily an action RPG like it is right now. But so far the story is pretty straightforward. There's nothing really special, I guess, right now, at least. Because it's obviously just the beginning, but it'll be very exciting to see a little bit more of it. I'm curious to see how it connects with the real game too, with the games that we are doing right now. Alright, thank you so much for watching Toss Your Show. If you want to help me, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. And thank you so much for doing so. Alright, next time I don't know what we're gonna see, But as usual, I'm playing a lot of different games from various cloud gaming platform or various retro games that I used to love and stuff like that. And I hope that gives you a little bit more ideas about games that you may want to play. Alright, thank you so much everyone. Toss out, bye bye.